Good morning everyone. Welcome back to grade 5 maths. How are you all doing today? Let's learn how we can subtract mixed fractions today. See, how do you subtract mixed fractions? When you have mixed fractions to be subtracted, first you convert the mixed fractions to improper fractions, and if the improper fractions have different denominators, you have to make the denominators same by finding out the LCM and then proceed with the subtraction. Now let's see that with an example. Subtract 1 by 2 from 1 by 4. See, which is the minuend here? Here the minuend is 1 by 4 and the subtrahend here is 1 by 2. 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2. Here we have the minuend and the subtrahend. Now the next step is to convert the given mixed fractions to improper fractions. How can we convert them? 1 by 4. We first multiply the denominator to the whole number part. So it is 4 into 8 and add that to the numerator. So it's 4 into 2, 8 plus 1, 9. 9 by the same denominator. So it's 9 by 4 here. Now the subtrahend. It's 2 into 1, 2 plus 1, 3 by 2. So it's 3 by 2. Now look at the fractions. Now these improper fractions have different denominators. Now how we make them with same denominators? We find out the LCM of this 4 and 2 and then choose a number so that we can multiply both the numerator and the denominator, and then the denominator will become same as the LCM obtained. So let's see how we can do that. So we know the LCM of 4 and 2 is 4. So let's see how we can change the improper fractions to the fractions having the same denominator as the LCM. See, the first one, the minuend already has the denominator equal to the LCM obtained. So no need to change that. Now what about the subtrahend? 3 by 2. Here the denominator is 2 and how many 2's will go in this 4? See, divide the LCM with the denominator here. So it is 4 divided by 2, which is equal to 2. So let's take 2 and multiply that to the numerator as well as the denominator. So it is 3 into 2 by 2 into 2 and that equals 6 by 4. Now see, the denominator is the same as that of the LCM we got here. So next step is to subtract the improper fractions with the same denominator. So it's going to be 9 by 4 minus 6 by 4. Since the denominators are the same, just subtract the numerators. So that is 9 minus 6, which is equal to 3, and put the difference over the same denominator. So it is 9 minus 6 equal to 3 by the same denominator 4. So 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 3 by 4. Hope you are clear with this. Now we'll see a word problem. Renuka had 10 meters of red ribbon. She used 4 3 by 8 meters of the ribbon. How much of the ribbon is left with her? So what is given in the question? Renuka had how many meters of ribbon with her? She had 10 meters of ribbon with her. And how much she used? She used 4 and 3 by 8 meters out of this 10 meter. But asked to find out how much of the ribbon is left with her. So she had this much in the beginning and she used this much. How would we find out how much is left? We just subtract the amount she used from the total amount she had. So it is 10 meter minus 4 and 3 by 8 meters. Now let's write the proper steps. Length of the ribbon she had in the beginning is equal to 10 meter and length of the ribbon used is equal to 4 and 3 by 8 meter. Now length of the ribbon left is equal to 10 minus 4 and 3 by 8. And see, here we have a whole number and here we have a mixed fraction. So how do you do the subtraction? You can first convert the given mixed fraction to improper fraction and proceed with the subtraction. So the length of the ribbon left is equal to 10 minus 4 and 3 by 8. See, but for the whole number part, you don't have a denominator. So you can you can consider that as, consider the whole number has a denominator of 1, which will not make any difference to the value. So 10 by 1, what is 10 divided by 1? It is 10 itself. So if any number has a denominator 1, it will not make any change to the value of the number. So you can consider this whole number as having a denominator 1. And now the subtraction fact changes to 10 minus 1 minus 35 by 8. How do you get this? See, 8 into 4, 32 plus 3, it is 35, and by the same denominator 35 by 8. So 4 and 3 by 8 converted to an improper fraction gives you 35 by 8. So a subtraction is 10 by 1 minus 35 by 8. Now how do you proceed with the subtraction? See, this 10 by 1 and 35 by 8. These two fractions do not have the same denominator. So let's make the denominator same by first finding out the LCM. What is the LCM of this 1 and 8? LCM of 1 and 8 is 8 itself. So let's make this denominator of this 10 as the LCM we obtained. So how do you change it? Just divide this LCM by this denominator, that is 8 divided by 1 is 8 itself. Now multiply that 8 with both the numerator and the denominator. So it's going to be 10 into 8 divided by 1 into 8. So that will give you 80 by 8. So that is what is given here, 80 by 8 minus the second fraction already has the same denominator as the denominator, same as that of the LCM. So there it is, 35 by 8 itself. So our equivalent value will be 80 minus 35 by 8, which is equal to 45 by 8. Now let's convert this 45 by 8 to a mixed fraction. How do you do that? Just do 45 by 8 in long division method. Now how many 8s will go in 45? We know 8 5s are 40. Doing the subtraction, we get 5 remainder here. No more digits to bring down, and let's stop the division. And what is the formula for writing this division in a mixed fraction way? You have to write like quotient into remainder by divisor. So what is the quotient here? The quotient here is 5 and the remainder here is 5 and the divisor is 8. So that we have here 5 by 8. So this is the length of ribbon left with Renuka now. So I hope this is clear to you. Now you can go through the topic subtraction of mixed fractions in page number 65 of your textbook. Once you are done with that, please move on to exercise 4.4, and you have to complete questions 1F to 1J and also question numbers 2, 4 and 5 of the same exercise. Now after that, in the next page, page number 67, we can see this heading, mental maths. We can see this question there. Please go through that as well and do accordingly. So that's all for today. We will meet in the next class with a new topic. Until then, bye.